I didn't change my name. I reclaimed it. Which is, our names were, and our identities were stolen from us when our ancestors were brought over here in the slave trade. And we all had names originally. So what I did was go back to what I think was my original name. I was taught Islam back in the 70s, and the brother that taught us also said we had names, and that if we thought back or thought on them or studied, one of them might resonate with us. And Raghman was one that resonated with me. And I added Khalil to it, which means friend. That's the way I have always conceived of myself. So that's how I came up with Khalil Raghman. Now my mother and my family had a problem with that. But like I told them, that this is not, it's not denigration of them or a smack in the face of them having given me my name, but it's my connection or reconnection with God, and it was between myself and God or Allah that I chose that name. I used to have this long conversation with a Jewish guy that was in law school at the same time I was. That's how I met him. But when I wanted to reclaim my name, of course, you do research. How do you reclaim your name? So you go to the law books, but they don't have a reclaim your name in there. All they have is a change of name, but I'm not changing it because I'm not starting out with a name that was mine in the get-go. And when you go to court, when they change a name, that's what you're doing. I'm changing my name from John Henry to Jethro Tull, okay? But that's not what I'm doing. I'm reclaiming something that was stolen from me, that was stolen when my ancestors got here on the shores of America, okay? So that's what I put in my petition when I went to the courts. And they asked you questions. Why are you changing them? Are you changing your name or to defraud anybody or hide from creditors or something like that, right? But when he said, why are you changing them? Like I said, I'm not changing my name. I'm reclaiming my original name. Judge says to me, oh, you're going back to your original. I said, yes, sir. And that was it. I was in the courtroom for I was in the judge's chambers for about no more than 5 minutes. And he said, petition granted. Go down and get your court order. Well, in your court order says that your court order, you then can send it to all your creditors and everybody else, and you're official. Okay? But the conversation I got into with the Jewish guy was, he's saying, how do you know this is your name? I said, how can you prove to me that that slave name was my name? Which they can't do. All they know is that, this name just started with you here. But if you can prove to me that my slave name, Williams, was my name, then I'll accept that. But you can't do that. Ain't no way they can do that. All they can do is, well, this goes back here. But it stops right there at the shores of America. The burden of proof is on the court. Because they can't tell me that Raghman is not my name. So they just got to accept it. They have to accept me saying, oh, yeah, I remember that was my name. I thought about this and thought about that. And that's what I came up with. Now, interesting scenario on this, as I was doing my research, somebody, brother named Green, Green, or Green, he wants to change his name. That's what he approaches the court with. I want to change my name because I'm going to start doing business over in the Middle East, and I need to have a name like Salam Ali. And this is the reason I'm doing this. The judge told him, no, sir, I'm not granting you your petition. Green was a good name, and Greens fought in the Revolutionary War. You should be proud of this name. Petition denied.